Morning, writers, or afternoon if you're in my afternoon class. We are going to take this now that we've done over the past 2 days and work with just introductions and conclusions today. So we're going to get ready to do the final work to be ready to write. Now, some of you, I don't think, are doing all of the different steps that I've been teaching you over these past 2 days with the videos. So let's just review real fast. You should have an eye chart or a linear chart like this, a vertical chart, horizontal, whatever. Anyway, it goes up and down. You should have your claim at the top. I love Christmas because of the presents is my claim. Don't use exact same claim. You got to have your own. If you've used part of this, that's great, but don't just copy it down. Then you should have your 2 reasons why you love Christmas. I love getting presents on Christmas morning. I love giving presents on Christmas morning, or giving presents, and I took that on Christmas morning out. Then I have my 3 things: stockings, presents under the tree, and can't wait, family, friends, and wrapping. Then I built it. What am I going to write about? What are my 2 to 3 sentences? Each one of these represents 2 to 3 sentences on each. So if you have 3 sentences each, 3, 6, 9, 10 sentences for each paragraph if you are really developing your writing well, okay? Then you have the memories, and I want each memory to be on a sticky note. You cannot get into writing a whole story, so that's why I want you to limit your memory to what you can write on a sticky note, and then keep on just explaining with examples. Okay, we're about to 2 minutes, so I'm going to stop this. I'm going to show you the next step. I'm going to be working on introductions. You should have 3 stickies. So I have an intro, 2 for intros, and then I'm going to take my intro and I'm going to write 1 conclusion with it because it's going to circle back to the intro. Okay, so I'm going to take I took my giant stickies and I'm trying out 2 different intros. The first one I tried out was the only thing better than winning the lottery is Christmas. I love Christmas because of the presents. And then I tried another one out because I want to make sure you remember first impressions. Handwriting is the very first impression, so you need neat handwriting. But the first impression to your actual content is in your intro. So you've got to have a strong intro that's creative and fun and interesting. So this one is 1, and then the next one I looked at doing, I wrote this one. Shiny wrapping paper, sparkling bows, and boxes stacked higher than I can reach, ... And this is not a complete sentence, so that's why I put the ... I just listed some things. Christmas is absolutely my favorite holiday because of the presents. So I'm going to look at both of those, and I think I'm going to want to use the shiny wrapping paper, sparkling bows, etc. inside the body of my paragraph, or inside the body of my paper. So I'm not going to choose that one. I'm going to pull that one to the side, but I want you to keep it. Like maybe just stick it on the back of your plan because I want to see both of your options. And I'm going to keep this option. So this is now my introduction. So I'm going to stick it right there. So I have it with my paper. Then I'm going to look at the conclusion, and I want to make sure that my conclusion circles back to my intro. It must have some kind of connection to my introduction because remember we talked about the hamburger, the bun on the top and the bun on the bottom. They look kind of the same, but they're not exactly the same. So let's look at this. Honestly, I'll take Christmas and the presents over the lottery any day. So I kept my thesis alive with presents is in there. Presents in here in my claim. I love Christmas because of the presents. And then I connected back to that lottery idea in the beginning. The only thing better than winning the lottery is Christmas. And then I decided I'm going to take that same thing down to honestly, I'll take Christmas and the presents over the lottery any day. So after I've proven in my paper that Christmas is like totally amazing and it happens every single year, which is if you win the lottery, it might happen once and never, well, it won't probably happen ever again. So, and it may not even, probably won't even happen once. So this is Now my paper is ready, and I put, there is nothing better than Christmas because I love getting presents. That's now better because I used, honestly, I'll take Christmas and the presents over the lottery any day. Okay, so your goal today is to make sure you have a good solid plan. Go back and make sure you fill in some details. If you don't have details, make sure you have 2 memories, one for each section, and then work on introductions. Keep both introductions that you do, but to use the 2 of the large sticky notes for introductions, and then put together a conclusion. And I'm going to stick my conclusion right here so it doesn't stick out the bottom. Then put that away, and you can go to the next thing on your list. If you're waiting to come to the small group table, go ahead and start the games that are in the word work. If you are done, I'd rather you not start drafting, because remember, this is our 100-minute essay. But if you want to do a little bit of a rough draft, you can. Tomorrow we're going to look at taking this as our rough draft and just crafting it right onto the final copy paper. Okay, have a good day.